Live now, so I gotta wait. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I will give it a minute before I get started. Come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I will get started in about 20 more seconds. Okay, I'm getting started. So, hello, hello, hello. I am Tracy L. Tate. I am the CEO of TLJ Services, where we are about all things financial. And I am coming to you on this Tax Tip Tuesday, and the topic is the extended deadline. I stand by Tracy, one of the best in the business. Thank you, Leland. So I'm coming to tell you who I am. I'm the CEO of TLJ Professional Services. We offer bookkeeping, accounting, tax preparation, business formation, as well as business coaching and other business services. Now, I bring to you over 35 years experience in bookkeeping, accounting, as well as taxes. I'm coming to you on this Tax Tip Tuesday under our calendar in. I like to put that in there first. Let me find where my calendar is at. Prep services. However, if you live in California, Alabama, or Georgia, you have an extended tax deadline. So I don't know if you've seen that or is aware of that, but you no longer have to submit your taxes if you are a S corp or partnership or LLC partnership. Um, the March 15th deadline is no more. Hi, Miss Bridget. Um, and neither is the April 15th deadline or April 18th, I think it was for this year, because of the storms and the disaster due to Mother Nature. Hey, Miss Abiola. Um, because of the storms, IRS, as well as the Franchise Tax Board in the state of California, has extended the deadline to not just a couple of months, all the way to October 16th. Okay. So they gave you an automatic extension to file your taxes. Now, what does that mean? It means you have time to get your stuff together. If you incur damage due to the storms, you're also able to include that on your taxes for 2022. um, but the benefit is you don't have to scramble to get your taxes done. Although I do encourage you to continue the process you were on and treat the deadline as if it's still there. Because although you have time to file them, if you don't need that time, don't take it, right? We all know, and especially if you're expecting a refund, I know people that like when they owe, they're like, well, I want to wait anyway. They file an extension anyway. But you get an automatic extension, and they also gave an extension to pay. So a lot of times when there's an extension, or normally when you file your tax extension, it does not extend the payments. However, due to the disasters and the storms in California, Georgia, and Alabama, you are able to extend your payments as well. And that does not just include your income tax, but also if you're an employer, they're allowing you to extend your quarterly taxes. Okay, so your 941 payroll taxes. So any payments out of pocket to the IRS and specifically to California Franchise Tax Board, you need to look in Georgia and you need to look in Alabama to see if you're in that disaster area that qualifies. So even in California, there's 44 counties. Check and see if your county is one of them. I'm not naming off 44 counties. Okay, so check the IRS website, or you can go to Franchise Tax Board, and they will list those counties out for you. In the Bay Area, where I'm at, San Francisco Bay Area, we are covered. So Alameda, Contra Costa, and Solano. Okay, so we have an automatic extension to October 16th to file your taxes, as well as pay the tax bill. Okay, without penalty, without interest. So that's a blessing for us. Thank you. Yay. Because California, they don't play about their money and they will come for you. Okay. So the fact that we've had this crazy weather and we're still having crazy weather, I know you've heard me a couple of times on my lives talking about the storms and how bad the reception was and stuff like that. Like our weather has been crazy, crazy, crazy. Contra Costa, yes, Miss Bridget. Contra Costa is in it. So you have until October 16th. So that does give you time to even contribute to your IRAs. So normally you have until tax deadline, right, to contribute to your IRA to count toward the year prior. Same thing with charitable contributions. All of that is extended to October 16th. So if you've been doing your taxes yourself, this is an opportunity to have your taxes done by a professional. We take clients all year long. I did say I was dropping the link, didn't I? And I haven't done that yet. Uh, Let me get the link to our calendar. You can book a free 30-minute consultation where we look at your tax situation and see if it's a fit, right? So it's not just do we work, are we a good fit for you, but are you a good fit for us, right? That goes two ways. Um, but I will drop the link in the chat because we do accept clients all year long. We guarantee our services. But this live is talking about the fact that if you're in California, there's 44 counties. If you are in Georgia and if you are in Alabama, you are able to, you have an automatic extension on your tax filings, okay, as well as the payment of those taxes. So that's individual tax returns. And if you're an employer, it also includes your quarterly tax returns. So what does that mean? That means you don't have the March 15th deadline. However, if you are an S corp, if you are a partnership, LLC partnership, um, you may still want to do that because you directly impact your shareholders. Okay, your shareholders are waiting for their K1s, which are generated from the tax return of the business. So get your business taxes done still, although they're extended. You can wait to pay. If you're a C Corp, you have to pay taxes through your business. Otherwise, if you're an S Corp or LLC partnership, the net profits trickle to the shareholders based on your percentage of ownership. Okay. So, but you individually cannot file your taxes if you are waiting for your shareholder documents. Okay. So, if you have a business, you still want to get your business taxes filed on time because again, you directly impact your shareholders that's waiting for their K1s. They may not want to take the extension, right? They're expecting a refund. Some people use that as a strategy, right? Because you can do that. You can say, I don't want all of my money paid, in my pay stub. I'd rather pay at the end of the year. You'll be penalized for it, but that is your option. Just the same as you can overpay and expect a big refund at the end of the year. So I have a client that specifically does that. He intentionally have extra taxes taken out so that he could get a big check at the end of the year and they could do like a family trip or they refurnish their home, things like that, where you can't do it with just a little extra money in your paycheck, right? It's harder to do that when you have little money coming in or it's a couple of extra dollars in your paycheck versus one lump sum at the end of the year um, in the tax refund. So it's your preference, okay? But choose wisely because waiting till October, it don't give you 3 more months, and then you have to get ready for 2023 tax year again. So think about that as well. But do what's best for you. If your paperwork is not in order, we do a CFO review where we can help you get tax prep ready. But it takes that urgency, that fear, that frustration, that anxiety out of, oh my God, taxes are right here. What's the link? I'd like to schedule a consultation. Miss Bridget, you should see it in I think LinkedIn posted it, but I'll post it again. Um, you you should see it in LinkedIn as well. Maybe it's not coming in LinkedIn. I don't know why, but I don't see it in LinkedIn. So you're gonna have to follow us on Facebook, on our YouTube to get that link. But I can tell you, it's HTTPS, right? So it's calendly.com/TLJ professional services /tax preparation consultation. So basically calendly.com dash, nope, that's a slash TLJ professional services /tax preparation consultation, or go to our website site tljprofessionalservices.com and click book appointment. Okay. Um, so take advantage of, speaking with me about your tax situation. There's opportunity, especially with this extension, to make some changes that can directly impact and lower your tax liability. Okay, lower your taxable income. So that's an opportunity. But the main thing is to take that anxiety off of you about the March 15th and the April 15th deadline. People at this time of the year, because I don't know where January or February went, but they gone, right? March we in the middle of already, but time is flying by. So those deadlines will be right here yet again in no time. So take advantage of a free consultation with me. Um, so as I always do, always repeat what the Tax Tip Tuesday is about. So I am Tracy L. Tate. I am the CEO of TLJ Professional Services. We are about all things financial, bringing you bookkeeping, accounting, taxes, as well as business formation, business coaching, and we do other business services. So we help you get loan ready and all that good stuff too. So we are about all things financial. I bring you over 35 years experience in accounting and bookkeeping, as well as tax preparation. And I have a master's in business, a master's in accounting, as well as a master's in public administration. So I say all that to say, on this Tax Tip Tuesday, if you live in California, Georgia, or Alabama, you have an automatic extension to October 16th to get your taxes filed. Okay. In California, there's 44 counties. It's too many of them to name, but if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, you're basically covered, because definitely Alameda is on there, San Francisco is on there, Contra Costa, as well as Solano. So the four major counties in San Francisco Bay Area is definitely on that list of automatic extension. But if you're in Alabama and Georgia, check the county, the state site, and see if your county is on that list of places of extension. Basically, if you were in a disaster area, whether it was from flooding, whether it was from California is high on fires always, but we've had some crazy, crazy weather here, including snowing in places that don't even snow in California. That song is a lie now. It never rained, well, it snowed in Southern California. Um, so our counties, we are able to get an automatic extension. So that gives you time to get your paperwork together, take advantage of working with a tax professional as myself and my team. We are all a team of professionals here at TLJ Professional Services. We do accept clients all year long. If your financials are not together, like I'm working with a lady right now, right, that we're getting her books loan ready. One moment. So we do a CFO review, right, to make sure that your financials are tax prep ready. So you can take advantage of the tax preparation consultation, or you could take advantage of our CFO review. You could go to our website, TLJ Professional Services, and book appointment, and we can help you with those. I am choking, so I'm about to stop for a minute. One moment. Okay. Okay, so again, if you live in California, if you live in Georgia, if you live in Alabama, you have an automatic extension for tax prep filing as well as paying your bills. So if you owe on your taxes, you have until October 16th. That includes your quarterly filings as well. So your 941s, if you're an employer, you do not have to remit the payments. I would suggest you still file the document, but they did give an extension on disaster areas in California, Alabama, and Georgia. Georgia and Louisiana, Alabama, check your counties because, like California, we have a lot of counties in California and it only listed 44 of them. So it doesn't cover the entire state of California. So check with your state to see if your county is applicable to this extension. It's an automatic extension for federal, but your state may do something different. So a lot of times California does not conform with federal, meaning that it does not agree with some of the stuff federal do. So it may do something outside of. In this particular case, it is conforming and it's following the federal guideline of an extension through October 16th. So take advantage of that because it doesn't come often, but because of our crazy weather we've had, we have that ability and that option to wait until October. I do not advise that. Miss Bridget, hopefully you got the website and you can book an appointment, or I did call off the URL for the Calendly tax prep service. So take advantage of a free consultation with me to go over your tax situation. Okay, it's time for me to end this live. But in any case, the link is in the chat. If you're on LinkedIn, hopefully you heard it in the link, but our website is TLJ Professional Services. So you should get that. Click book appointment. You have until October 16th to file your taxes, as well as to remit the payment for your taxes, as well as filing your quarterly taxes if you're in California, Alabama, or Georgia. Check your state's website if you are in Alabama or Georgia, because I can't tell you what counties, but in California, we have 44 counties that are covered under that automatic extension. So it gives you time to get your taxes filed, get your financials reviewed appropriately so that they it can save you on taxes, right? Save on your tax liability and so forth. So this has been Tracy L. Tate. Time for me to get off. I'm choking. So happy Tax Tip Tuesday. I will see you next week. Be blessed.